See you around.
You don't think there are any rad scorpions in here, do you?
Spotted some humans down the road. Could be...
Bother someone else. I don't want anything to do with you. Dr. Henry, he's one of you. Go speak with him instead of me. The stealth boys we use have cumulative adverse effects on our minds. Jacobstown was supposed to be a sanctuary, a place to find a cure. Instead, we wait and wait. I'm sick of waiting. Finally.
Great Khans again.
Don't look at me.
Dr. Henry's pretty smart. For a human. Better watch out. Lily's been babbling about her grandkids again.
I assume this is about something important? You're interrupting my research. Yes, specializing in neuroscience, both human and canine. Of course, this lab is nothing compared to what I had when I was with the Enclave. Cyberdogs and the like. It's not a field I work in much anymore. Yes, but the leadership and I didn't see eye to eye, so I left. It was the right decision, since the Enclave's oil rig was destroyed not long after. If we must. The Nightkin have varying degrees of mental instability due to their addiction to stealth boy use. I've been trying to come up with a cure. I'm currently investigating the local Night Stalker population, since they seem to have developed a natural stealth field. I've also gotten my hands on a working Stealth Boy Mark II prototype, but that experiment is riskier. I'd rather not pursue that research just yet. The stealth field has been modulated to use less power and thus last longer, but for some reason it has pronounced negative effects on the user. However, these pronounced effects will allow me to pinpoint exactly what parts of the brain they're affecting. Unfortunately, I'll need to run the test on a live subject, and Marcus has encouraged me to investigate the Night Stalker mutation first. I'm not convinced that the Night Stalker mutation is a natural one, and I need someone to investigate their lair for proof. Some of the super mutants have looked around as well, but they've come back empty-handed. Perhaps a pair of fresh eyes will have better luck. Lily might be interested in coming with you. She's lost a few of her bighorners to Night Stalker attacks, and would enjoy a little revenge. If we must. Yes, yes.
Don't look at me.
Hello. Huh. I'd heard there were new people in town, but I thought it was more super mutants. Nice to meet ya. I'm Calamity. Thank you. Change names and jobs every decade or so just to keep things interesting. I picked Calamity this time because it sounded nice. Never really done much science stuff till now. I'm pretty good at it. Or so Dr. Henry tells me. Most of the time, I'm Dr. Henry's research assistant. We're looking into ways to cure the, I'm also handy with tools. Once in a while I venture down into the valley to trade the big horner hides and meat for supplies. All right. Thanks. Let me take a look. Prospectors looking for salvage, usually. They always run when they see the mutants. The Great Khans come this way once in a while, but they keep their distance. I think they're mostly keeping an eye on us. Bye.
See you around.
Stupid big horners were making noise all night again.
I like it up here. It reminds me of home. The trees around Jacobstown remind me of home. You already know about the caravans, but hunting's a big thing in Klamath, too. Yeah, geckos mostly. That's why my dad taught me to shoot as soon as I could handle a weapon. He was looking to train us to be hunters. He didn't really like doing all the hunting for the motel himself, so he was looking for help from us kids. I didn't like hunting all the time, though. I preferred hanging out and working with my mom in the motel, so that was my job. Dad got his wish, though. Two of my brothers really took to hunting. That's Sam and Dean. Val's a doctor. Chuck's a caravan guard. And my little brother Bobby? He's probably running around still being useless most of the time. Sure, take a look. Sure. You do? A present? I love presents. Thank you. Sure. Oh, okay. Sure. No, I'm good. Thanks. Yeah.
Do you ever wonder what it was like to come to a place like this? Before the Great War?
Jimmy! Little Jimmy! My, how you're grown up! So good of you to come visit your grandma. Ooh, those night stalkers, always killing my bighorners. It'll be nice to give them a piece of my mind.
Stupid big horners were making noise all night again.
Got a problem. Could use your help. Been having trouble with NCR mercs harassing the town, and they just showed up again. Guess I can't say for sure if they're NCR. Whoever they are, they want us dead or gone. Killing our bighorners, shooting at the lodge, that sort of thing. It's getting hard to keep people from retaliating. You're human. They might be willing to listen to what you have to say. Maybe. I'm not asking you to kill them. Just talk them into leaving. Hell, pay them off if you have to. Thanks.
Our business is with the muties, not you. Just doing what I'm paid to do. Harass the muties until they leave or attack us. If they leave, we'll let them go. If they attack, we wipe them out. Either way, the job's not done until they're cleared out of the town. Won't name names, but some important folks in the NCR are sick of muties attacking their Brahmin herds. They want them gone from NCR territory. Maybe this group had something to do with attacking Brahmin, maybe not. Doesn't matter. We're getting paid to make them go away. I've always known when to fight and when to back down, and it seems to me I ought to back down this time. My men and I are leaving. You won't see us around here again.
Can't wait to get the rest of our pay for this job. It's much cooler up here. I love it. Damn muties. Wasteland is better off without them.
Something on your mind? Good. Glad you didn't kill them. Letting them walk away proves we're not bloodthirsty mutants. If NCR or anybody else is looking for an excuse to attack Jacobstown, they're not gonna get it from us. Smart, charismatic, and hell of a mean streak. Doesn't care for humans, prefers fighting them to talking. He's got a lot of pull with Nightkin, though. He talks, they listen. Was hoping he could draw the Nightkin to Jacobstown. Keen is saner than most, but I know he's thinking of going his own way again. He's aggressive, impatient, can't stand sitting around. That happens, there's a good chance other Nightkin will follow. It'll make it hard to get a cure to them. Worse, if Keen and the Nightkin tear up the Mojave hunting for stealth boys, people are gonna get killed. Most humans can't tell the difference between mutants. Might come here looking for payback. Because of a promise, one I haven't been able to keep. The Nightkin all suffer from schizophrenia. It's the stealth boys they use, or used to use. Nightkin have a hard time being seen like normal folks. Can't stand it. A few already left to try and find more stealth boys. Miserable situation. They either stay here and suffer, or dig up stealth boys and lose their minds. Not much of a choice. All right. See you.
I ever told you about the time my dog, Big George, cornered a baby mole rat, and its mom got so mad she nearly killed us both? I sure miss him.
Glad that's over. Glad that's over.
It's okay, sweetheart. The bad people are all gone.
Glad that's over. Glad that's over.
Damn it!
Glad that's over. You know, some places you go, it's noisy. There's more birds, plants, animals, and they all make noise. I like the peace here.
Have you seen that top? Is there something else I can do for you? There's still power, but the casing is cracked. I'm astonished that exposure to the stealth radiation could induce mutations so rapidly. More importantly, this explains why my research into this group of Night Stalkers hasn't come up with a cure for the Nightkin. There's only one avenue left for me. I need to run the Mark II test on Lily. It's the only way. Lily is eccentric, certainly, but I've never felt she was dangerous. More importantly, she asked if she could help me in some way. I've told her about the risks, and she still insists on helping me. Possibly immediate and permanent metal damage. There's a reason the Stealth Boy Mark IIs never got beyond the prototype stage. Lily already has a pre-existing condition, and the experiment will likely make things worse for her. I'll be waiting.
Naughty children run from their punishment, but we'll find Betty. Won't we, Leo? Of course, dearie. I know it's dangerous, but it'll all turn out for the best. You'll see. I'll go to him now. It would be rude to keep him waiting.
Dr. Henry's an interesting guy, isn't he?
Prim has a new sheriff. The equipment is hooked up and ready. We can start the test as soon as you give me the go-ahead. Very well. Please stand back. I don't want any erroneous readings. You're welcome to stay and observe if you want, though.
Hello.
All right, power on the Stealth Boy, Lily.
Turning it on. Feels strange. Strange, but good.
Interesting. Try thinking aggressive thoughts now. Think about smashing a rad scorpion.
Lily smash! Yeah!
How
are those readings looking, Calamity?
Stealth field is unstable and scrambling things. The reading says gamma wave activity is 0, but that can't possibly be right. Gamma wave activity is 0. That can't be right. Must be a result of the interference.
All right, we're done here. Go ahead and power the stealth boy down, Lily.
Oh,
I heard there are rad
I
scorpions
like
that can
having
get as
it
big as a
on.
trailer.
I'll get back to you on
That
that
gives
in a
me the
moment,
creeps
once
just
I've
thinking of
analyzed
it.
the results.
Well, well. In the Mark II prototype functional, Doctor. Now, just hand it over, and we'll be on our way. My request is perfectly reasonable. Give us the stealth boy specs, and there will be no need for us to splatter the room with your insides. There are caches of stealth boys out there. With the Mark II in hand, it shouldn't be difficult to upgrade every one of them. Our lives, our decision to make. We're tired of sitting around in Jacobstown waiting for a cure. No more negotiating, and definitely no more waiting. This is your last chance before we take it by force. I knew humans could never be reasonable. I knew it! Stupid, stupid humans! I'll kill you. I'll kill you! Don't look at me.
So I hear the honcho of one of them strip families up and disappeared. Poof. Yeah, they'll find his body someday. Marcus isn't going to be happy about the deaths, but I guess they were unavoidable. At least I got a lot of useful data from the experiment. This brief test might not yield a cure anytime soon. If the prototype was constantly in use on a living subject, however, perhaps Lily might be willing to wear the prototype for a longer duration. The data would be invaluable. Permanent damage to her mind is a certainty. Even the cure won't help her. That's brilliant. Simple yet elegant. I can't believe I didn't think of that.
Hey.
Am I punching too much? I get carried away.
Feeling guilty? Did you punch one of us by mistake?
Let's roll out then.
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
Lead the way.
Aw, just...
Some days, I miss being in the Master's army.
Someone's watching me. I can feel it.
Hey there. Bye.
Someone's watching me. I can feel it.
I hope it will snow like that.
It's so cool up here. It's a nice break from the heat.
You're making quite a name for yourself among the troops. We've placed a crate in your room with some new power armor inside.
All this traveling's making me thirsty.
Only I can keep you safe, my friend. Three sides, only...
I sincerely hope the NCR are getting supplies in place to defend against an attack, because it looks like the Legion has plans for the dam again.
out of the grand malls with tiny doses of fixing. I get it now. Thanks, Julie. What's up? Okay.
What's going on? For you, always. Take it easy.
If you're looking for a quick stitch, I'm your man.
Welcome to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. I'm a fully qualified physician and can fix whatever is wrong with you for a reasonable fee. If you've got the caps, I've also got several implants available to enhance your physical attributes. I have several basic implants available that can enhance your physical abilities, make you faster, smarter, stronger, that sort of thing. I've also got two much more expensive implants. One's a subdermal implant that will make you more resistant to damage. The other implant induces a mild regenerative effect. Your wounds will practically heal before your eyes. You really ought to avoid using those kinds of chems, but I'll see what I can do. All right, sit still and let me work. It'll be easy enough to purge all rads from your system. All right, this will only take a few minutes.
Okay, I get it now. Transfusions are easier than I thought. Thanks, Doctor. This will really come in handy. Okay. Okay, I get it now. Transfusions are easier than I thought. Thanks, Doctor. This will really come in handy.
You're back. Do you need medical attention? One other thing I forgot to mention. Your body may be able to handle only a limited number of implants. The healthier you are, the more implants I'll be able to give you. Now, what surgery are you considering? The Reflex Booster does exactly what it says. Speeds up your reaction times. For 4,000 caps, I can attach the implant to your central nervous node. Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
I'm beginning to think the equipment in this lab.
What is it? Always a master of impeccable timing. And to think I was about to relax. Silly me.
It's good that you're here, Courier. We have a potential situation on our hands. It was gonna happen sooner or later, but the Brotherhood of Steel and the New California Republic are confronting us with demands. The Brotherhood have an envoy outside the bunker, while the NCR have sent a negotiator to our outpost at Searchlight Airport. Seeing as you're as close to a third party as we have, see if there's anything you can do about it. Peacefully, if possible. I'll get back to my work.
Selecting target.
Don't need this right now.
Are you the person I'm supposed to speak to? I have a few demands from the new California Republic. The immediate annexation of all Enclave territories. The Enclave has been a significant threat to the NCR in the past. We can't take any chances. Return with your answer as soon as possible. What's your answer? What's on the table? True, you have been an asset to us. Fine. We'll have to take your word for it.
Do you speak for the Enclave? I am here on behalf of the Brotherhood of Steel with a list of demands which must be met. The Enclave has been sworn enemies of the Brotherhood and committed various atrocities against us and the Wasteland as a whole. We therefore demand that all documents related to Enclave activities be turned over to us, and the leadership here face war trials. If you don't accept, there will be dire consequences. What say you? That depends. What do you propose? I'm sorry. That is unacceptable. What say you? That depends. What do you propose? I'm sorry. That is unacceptable.
All this traveling's making me thirsty.
What do you want? And don't try anything funny. You speak truly, for it is unlikely that an outsider would know both the Elder's name and that passphrase. Very well. I've been observing the penal facility there in the distance for some time now, after having followed some rather disturbing rumors. The facility was run by the NCR for a time, but the prisoners overcame their guards and now use the prison as a base from which to conduct raids. What puzzles me is why these men have been allowed to run wild for so long unchecked. Why has the NCR not retaken this place? Give this to the Elder. My observations are all within. Perhaps he will have a better idea of what this situation portends.
Brothers. 5 brothers. 4 older ones and a baby brother who's 5 years younger than me. I always wanted a sister.
Don't take another step if you value your life. For what purpose do you approach me? Strange that the Elder should send an outsider, but I suppose he has his reasons. My observations have mostly focused on the small town to the south of here. It was cruelly attacked, its inhabitants slain nearly to the last. That such an act could occur so far west is nearly unthinkable. The NCR has forces in all directions, and an outpost scant miles west from here. That they have not responded to this violence shows either an unwillingness or inability to properly defend their borders, which is telling. I've collected such musings in this report. Please take it to the Elder.
Over here.
Approach slowly, stranger. If you have no business with me, then go. Then I am sworn to report. I've been dividing my time between the camps to the north and south of here. One belongs to the NCR, the other to a band of slavers known as Caesar's Legion. I was sure the NCR would quickly win, but that has not happened. Instead, the two sides have reached a stalemate, and only occasionally send skirmishers against one another. If I didn't know better, I'd say neither side is confident enough to push for a full victory, which seems strange given the NCR's technological edge. In any event, I've recorded my findings in this report. Please deliver it to the Elder. I'm sure he will find the contents most interesting.
Hey.
How may I assist you? Hey.
Have you had any luck finding the scouts? Or did you have something to discuss? Good. Let's take a look. If I'm reading this right, it appears that the NCR's grip on this region is nowhere near as firm as I thought. I'll have to review these in detail, but these reports have given me much to think about. Thank you, Outsider. You've become someone I can count on, so I believe I can share something rather confidential with you. I would like you to find the components we need to fix this bunker's air filtration system. I cannot overstate the importance of this task. See Senior Knight Lorenzo for the details. He's the one who brought the matter to my attention, and the only other person who is aware of it.